This recipe is branzino, filet of branzino with roasted cherry tomatoes from the farmer's market. And it's so easy to make, as you will see. We have two nice fillets of branzino. What we're gonna do is repeat kind of the same thing we've been doing on the last recipes, which is a little bit of olive oil, and salt, some pepper. The only difference is we're gonna add some white wine to this recipe. And let me taste it. It's good enough. It's good enough. And this will just give it some flavor. And I don't know if I was supposed to like take a sip and then pour it on the fish, but it's for me, this fish, so it's okay. I don't do that at the restaurant, by the way. I just want to let you know this. Okay, so we're gonna put this and let it cook, okay? And then we're gonna prepare our cherry tomatoes. We're gonna take a clove of garlic, take the skin off, okay? And we're just gonna chop it thin. Just like this. And then you divide it amongst the cherry tomatoes. A little bit of olive oil and some salt. Now, because I just ate the shishito pepper from my last segment and it was so spicy, I almost broke down and cried. Actually, I did cry, but it was a nice cry. It was a joyful one. It wasn't a sad one. So here we go. We're gonna put our tomatoes too. We gotta move a log that's in there because it kind of fell over. So we have a little bit more of space for these tomatoes. And the branzino is already becoming white in color, which means it's cooking perfectly and quite quickly. As you can see, it's already white in color. We're gonna turn it around, take this off. That's a little bit of ash from the log. And this literally 2 more minutes and it'll be ready. So in total, probably 4 minutes. Now we're gonna turn the cherries and look at the cherry tomatoes. That was 30 seconds and they're already breaking apart and already getting roasted. Now let's check on our branzino. The way to check fish is just to touch it. And this fish is about a minute away from being ready. And how I know that is because my finger's kind of going through it. It's breaking apart, but it's a little bit tough at the bottom, so it's missing a minute or so. Look at these cherries catching fire already. That's how, because it was very close to the flame. A little bit of olive oil. We're just gonna move them around a little bit. And what I love the most about, well, there's two things I really like about cooking in this wood burning oven is the smell that's now all over me. And it's beautiful. And also the sounds, the sizzling sound that the tomatoes make when it explodes, that the olive oil and the white wine create as the branzino is cooking. So our tomatoes are ready. As you can see, they're releasing their juice and they're brown in color. Our branzino is ready too. There you have it. I can smell it. It's definitely ready. And now I'm going to use my knife because that's what I have here available. And take a fillet of the branzino and put it like that. Now take some of the roasted tomatoes. Ooh, I can smell the garlic a little bit. There we have it. Some of the juice. Very little juice of the branzino. You can add a little bit of basil if you want. I like it just like this. Finish it off with just a little bit of olive oil. A little bit more salt. Fresh pepper. And there you have it. Branzino with roasted cherry tomatoes, all in the oven. Remember, you can do this also at home, in the oven at home, 500 degrees, the exact same recipe, the exact same way, except you might have to wait a few more minutes to let it cook for maybe 3 or 4 more minutes, okay? Enjoy, buon appetito.